The time has come. I finished balancing all those batteries yesterday actually, but it was Good Friday, so I couldn't continue working because all the stores were closed and I needed to buy more material. So now I'm just gonna remove those leads, give it a nice cleanup, and let's start reassembling. Alright, the batteries are installed in their final position. Now it's time for balance. I don't know how many hours later, I just finished the wiring for 1/4 of this pack and I'm tired. So I just finished installing all those small little wires, cables. Anyways, up till now, everything I did was reversible. So if I made a mistake, like of course I did, I could fix it. For example, between this fuse module and this fuse module, the end of this one has to be connected to the beginning of that one. So in my installation sheet, I had the end of this one here and the beginning of the next one there. So thank God I installed two and I went home. So when I came back the second day, I was like double checking, make sure I did everything right. So I thought I did it right. As I was approaching that end, installing those wires, because the last cable of this one has to end here, so it was the last cable of that one was already here. I was like, what, did I miss something? When I went and double checked, I found my mistake. So with the end of this one has to be connected to the beginning of this one. Anyway, so I could reverse it. Long story short, everything up till now was reversible. But now comes the critical part. This white plug here has this one, and the other one, they have to connect into this. This one has to go in here, right? Once I put that in there and I put this in there, if there's any wrong connection here, magic smoke, and that is not reversible. It could, but it would take months. So it's really important that I don't mess up this wiring. So to double check, triple check, and quadruple check, I guess, I'm going to measure the voltages on the old modules, make sure that those connections match that. Of course, it's from the factory, and then make sure those connections match those connections. So let me take you through here. So as we know, we have 8 modules here, and all of them are the same orientation, like positive, negative on this side, positive on this side, negative on this side, positive on this side. The only difference is this one has 14 cells, this one has 10 cells. All right. So the small board with the fuses in it that I already installed, each module had one board installed here to take the cell measurement and send them to the BMS. So here we also had one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 connections for 14 cells. So if we have 10 cells, we would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 connections. Why? Because we have the main negative and then 10 positives. 10 plus 1, 11. Main negative, 14 positives. 14 plus 1, 15. Right? So let me turn on this Zoe multimeter shenanigans. All right, so we will go to voltage mode. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Oh, let me turn on the backlight a little bit. It's at 100%, but probably still can't see. Oh yeah, I think in this angle you can see. So to confirm the connections, I'm going to put the negative probe on the most negative. Who's gonna hold it? It's gonna hold itself on the most negative front, right? So if I measure here, no voltage, of course, because those 2 points are the same. So the first cell positive would be next to it. Too many wires in the way. So I measured here, nothing. The first cell positive would be not this one, but this one. If I put it here, we have 3.8 volts. So we are expecting all the cells to be at around 3.8 volts, right? Good. So cell number 1, cell number 2 would be this one in line. So see that? 7, because 3 point something plus 3 point something is 7 point something. So the next one would give us 11 point something, and so on and so forth. So we will have 14 point something or 15 point something. Then, as you can see, right, then we have 18 point something, almost 19, 22, 26. Each time is plus 3, around 3 and 4 volts. Now we got to 30, so we're expecting 33 or 34 here. Then we have 38 or 9 here, 37, 40, 41, 45, 40, exactly. So as I'm arriving here, I have 2 connections left to test, right? So if I go, so we can see on up till here we have 45, and each time we have at least 3 or 4 volts extra. So if I go from, wait, backlight turned on, turned off, we turn that back on. So if I go from there, we have 2 connections left here. I go from there with the 45 to there, yeah, 45 plus almost 7, 8, that's that. So we skipped 1 connection, so it's 13, 14 connection, and then 15. So it's a little tricky, because around here you just go with the next in line, the next in line, the next in line. At the end, you don't go the next in line, you skip to that, and then there. Also in the beginning, you don't start like this and go counterclockwise. No, you start there, then you go clockwise, and then you go counterclockwise, and then you skip there, and then you go back here. So this is peace of mind, because all my connections are in this order. I still need to double check that. So for more peace of mind, I'm going to measure the 10 cell module also, because yeah, 2 wide connection here, and this one and that one missing. missing, yeah, because I removed them already. So those are the temperature sensors of his module.